Welcome 23, you're joining me for Royal Heir, Book 3, Chapter 3, Forever Hold Your Peace. You and Penelope have just spotted Landon speaking with a mysterious stranger, one whom Penelope seems to know. Guy? Follow Penelope as she steps out into the clearing. Well, look who it is. I wasn't expecting to see you tonight, darling. Dad, I don't understand. Why is he here? I can explain. Penelope, who is this guy? Guy is my ex-husband. Ignoring Merlin and Morgana's warnings, the man looks to you with a smug smile and a nod of his head. Guilty as charged. Guy Brixton at your service. Penelope, you were married? So what? That's in the past, right? Well, you might say the whole affair was very unbecoming of a noble woman. What happened? A few years ago, I had something of a whirlwind romance, one that led to me eloping with Guy. A short-lived mistake quickly annulled. If that secret came out, it would ruin not only my reputation, but the honor of our house, not to mention my marriage. House Throne could instantly call off the wedding if Ezekiel's family no longer approved. Mine races to the thoughts of Hannah and the cruel comments she faced when she first came to court, all because of a failed engagement. I suppose I can understand wanting to keep that private. Don't worry, Penelope's secret is safe with me, provided I continue to be motivated by House Abram's coffers. You're blackmailing them. You're nothing but a con man. Blackmail, but I thought you got what you wanted years ago. I'm afraid it's true. A guy has been taking hush money from us for years. Oh, money's not all that I care about. I care about political connections, which is why I've collaborated with a very promising new friend and added to our arrangement. Is that right, Landon? Dad, what is he talking about? The vote. Guy is the one who told me to vote for Barthelemy. So the scumbag is working with Barthelemy. I knew something was off. Oh, I'd rather not put a label on things. Kai, why are you here? Why, I was afraid my dear friend Landon had forgotten me. I wanted to make sure that he remembered our arrangement. As long as money continues to arrive in my bank account, and House Abram continues to support Bartholomew Malmont, then that'll be scandalous past stays under the rug, and a big day goes off with that H. I'd hate for the ceremony to be marred by sudden revelations. I'll be in attendance, after all. No, Guy, please. You wouldn't. Not on my wedding day. Guy. Blackmail is illegal. Oh, of course it is. But I see no proof of that here. You literally just confessed to it. God, why do you people never use tape recorders? And if, for some reason, Landon raised accusations, why, that would expose the scandal publicly, wouldn't it? No, I really don't like you. I'll try to live with that crushing disappointment. Ta-ta for now! Guy strides away, leaving you in the clearing with Landon and Penelope, who holds back sobs. Landon puts a comforting hand on his daughter's shoulder and then looks to you with a sad desperation. When Riley, about the vote. You must understand Penelope's happiness means the world to me. Everything I've done has been for the sake of my family. And what about my family? Bartholomew is threatening to take my daughter away. Don't expect me to fight any less fiercely for my own daughter than you have for yours. Landon's head hangs in shame. I am truly deeply sorry, but how can I defend my daughter's honor? Even if I try to expose Bartholomew for his involvement, I have no proof. I'm afraid it will be my word against his, a long shot at best and a horrible scandal at worst. You sigh. We can find a way out of this for both of our families. But it would help if I knew the whole story. Penelope? It's something of a wild story. Trysts, fights, globe-trotting. And maybe some family drama and felony crimes. Jesus, where do you draw the line, people? What? Tutorial. Unlock the scene, plays Penelope and Sir Here's scandalous whirlwind love affair. Doing so will also unlock special dialogue options later in the chapter, giving you an edge. Relive her scandalous past. I'd love to hear what really happened. Well, okay. Oh, just that easy, huh? Now playing as Penelope, 4 years ago. Merlin, Morgana, come along. We have our high tea reservation at noon. Arr, arr. You walk down the promenade on your favorite shopping district, your poodles trotting along at your feet. Oh? Suddenly, a greyhound comes barreling down the sidewalk towards you, dragging a handsome man at the other end of the leash. Oh, slow down, boy. Before you know it, you are tangled up in leashes as greyhounds scramble underfoot with your puddles. Poodles, that too. Ah! Leashes encircle the two of you and tighten, pulling you close together. I am so sorry. Let me untangle, us. Oh. Are you sure this wasn't on purpose? Like every single Hollywood movie. Oh, on purpose? No! Just a lucky accident. Oh. I suppose I should be thanking him. My name is Guy, and this is, Galahad. Place a hand on his chest to steady yourself, and as you feel his heartbeat, your cheeks begin to flush. Guy flashes you a warm, disarming smile. Does Galahad like high tea? 4 weeks, 5 dates later. The champs... LSEs. You said you wanted to take me somewhere special for the weekend. But Paris? I couldn't help myself. It's something of a 1-month anniversary. I wanted to bring you somewhere extravagant away from the pressures of your life in Cordonia. The City of Lights seemed a good destination as any. Honestly, I wouldn't be disappointed if we never left the hotel room. Guy pulls you into another long-lasting kiss. How did I get so lucky, What is it you see in me? There's something about you. Something that's just so... indescribable? That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say money, but yeah. It's like something inside me just short circuits around you. It's so sweet. You always know just what to say. Penelope, I don't want to be too rash, but what we have, I think it must be the real thing. I think it might be hot dressing. Bavaria a few days later. Penelope, please don't tell me you fell for that line. It's not a line, it's true. Guy is special and genuine. Sure, he may be a bit strange and chews with his mouth open, and his rap career is floundering, and he's rashly afraid of cows, but he's sweet and kind, and he always says the most charming things to me. Just last week, he told me he loves my qualities. He's not like other guys. I'm not like other girls. Oh, these all sound like the typical pickup lines. Oof. I'm not like other girls. Isn't that so sweet? He thinks I'm unique. Everyone is unique. No girl is like other girls. It's just another line. Kiara, I really wanted someone's support on this. I love him. I would give you support by giving you a swift kick up the ass. You barely know him. I was right. He said you wouldn't understand. Well, just don't do anything rash. I would never. 2 days later. To love and cherish, as long as we both shall live. 1 week later, somewhere in Monaco. The officiant pronounces you married. Guy kisses you deeply to the scattered applause of 2 appointed witnesses. We did it. Man and wife. I just wish my family could be here. You know, they wouldn't understand, darling. They're just not ready for a power couple like us. But... no, you and I are going to take the world by storm. We're headed for bigger things. Status, wealth, success. And love? Oh, of course, darling, that too. Portoveria weeks later. After lunch with your parents, your mother breaks a tense, awkward silence. Penelope, there seems to be a discrepancy in the house finances. Oh? Emmeline, you promised you wouldn't bring it up in front of the Poodles. Oh boy, the Poodles. Well, cover their ears, Landon. This needs to be said. The accountants found your newly opened bank account, Penelope. A joint account with someone named Guy Brixton. Just who is this person? Guy is my husband. We married, or love, and I will shout it from a mountain. What? Oh. Merlin and Morgana hide behind you as your mother's ranting shouts echo throughout the corridor. And I don't blame her. Days later at Abram Manor. So nice of you to invite us over, Mom and Dad. Can I call you that? Don't push your luck, Guy. God, who names their child Guy? Does this mean you're coming around to our marriage? That you'll finally let us go public with the good news? Absolutely not. Quite the opposite. Your father produces a file folder and drops in on the coffee table before you. I've hired someone to investigate Mr. Braxton's background. Oh, if this is about my rap album, the streaming numbers for Yacht Life Volume 3 will skyrocket once SoundCloud lifts the ban on my account. No one cares about your rapping songs, Guy. You open the folder and find profiles of Guy with previous aliases and previous wives. Guy, who are these women? What's the meaning of this? I can answer that. Guy Brixton is a con man. He marries women of wealth and status, extorts them out of their money, and leaves. Penelope, I can explain. I never meant for things to play out like this. Guy, was any of it real? At any point did you ever truly love me? Oh, darling, you must really not learn to take these things personally. That's it. I want this marriage annulled, and I want you gone, or you'll be sorry, Brixton. A sinister smile spreads across Guy's face. Of course. Once I receive the generous settlement mentioned in our prenuptial agreement, then I'll be out of your hair. You monster. Guy, never want to see you again. Storm towards the door, tears streaming down your face. As you leave, you just barely make out Guy and your father's words between sobs. You would ruin her honor, her reputation. No one needs to know of Lady Penelope's ill-fated foray into matrimony. I'm sure you and I could work out something. Can I punch him? Can I please punch him? Let me punch him. Now playing as Riley. I never saw him again until today. That's awful. I'm so sorry, Penelope. I feel awful that Barthelemy is using my mistake to hurt your family, but I don't see any other way out. It's simple. We kill them all. What if you just came clean? Guy would have no leverage left over you. But I have no idea how Zeke would react. What if I lose him? What if House Theron rejects our marriage? And what about Grandma Ida? She'll take it hardest of all. Grandma Ida aside, it's true that House Theron is very proper in regards to tradition. Elopement, annulment, secret moments, all are seen as improper to them. Penelope, you shouldn't have to hide your past. If Zeke really is the perfect man for you, it won't matter to him. He'll love you no matter what. I don't know, Riley. It's a lot to think about. If I tell the truth, I could lose the love of my life. Oh. Penelope wipes a tear from her face as she turns and hurries off, her poodles following loyally at her heels. Penelope. Okay, how about this? Think of the small child, okay? Next morning, you catch your friends up as you and Amanda prepare for the wedding ceremony. I can't believe that snake is blackmailing Penelope's family. I'm working with my dad to do it. Oh, well, in any case, I think Riley is right. Convincing Penelope to tell Zeke the truth is our best course of action. then we're running out of time. Once Penelope says I do, it'll be that much harder to get her to jeopardize her relationship. Well, then we'll need to make a good impression. Penelope envisioned all of the bridal party in shades of purple, so this would be perfect. It is a good color on me. I can't help but think of our wedding, how special that moment was. I think this outfit will just be what the moment needs. After you get dressed, you'll have the chance to purchase a special matching dress for Amanda. Oh, but of course. So our alternative for non-diamond purchasers is Petal Pink. This, however, is pretty. What do you think? You're going to make Penelope's big day all the more beautiful. We didn't forget about you, little flower girl. Anna soon produces a new outfit, perfectly sized for Amanda. Here's something I found that would be great for Amanda. Can you imagine her toddling down the aisle in this? I can, and I need to see her in it stat. She's cute. The other one would be the simple sweater, just FYI. I love it. This wedding just got 10 times better. Amanda might be just the best flower baby ever. Suddenly, there's a frantic knock on the door. You answer to find Ezekiel in a panic. Riley, thank goodness I found you. Something terrible has come up. Something that has thrown the whole ceremony into question. Oh no. Did Penelope give you some difficult news? She did. I can't believe that Guy would be so foolhardy and on such an important day. Guy, so you know everything. I'm so sorry, Ziggy. I just hope our efficient is okay. Food poisoning is terrible, and at his age. Wait, what now? Without someone to conduct the proceedings, the whole ceremony is in jeopardy. My parents would be so embarrassed. And Penelope's grandma Ida will disown us. Oh, for the love of... Who the hell is this Ida? Which is why I've come to you. We know it's a lot to ask, but you're a trusted friend who is charismatic and eloquent and helped bring us together. So Penelope and I wanted to know, Riley, will you officiate our wedding? Me. Liam puts a hand on your shoulder and whispers into your ear. This may be the perfect chance to get close to Penelope and convince her to come clean before she says I do. You turn back to Ezekiel with a smile. Of course, I'll do it. Surprised that wasn't a diamond choice. I felt like it was coming. Later that day, a congregation gathers in the great hall of the Ibram Villa. Joyous, stately music plays as the bridal party makes its way down the aisle. Phew. Just breathe and smile, Ezekiel. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. You see some friendly faces throughout the crowd. Well, you just went. How can you need to go again? Oh, fine. But I'm running low on baggies. Personal attendant, the sheer indignity. It's really happening, Jolie. A momentous day for our houses. I brought your tissues, as you asked. Why all the delay? Oh, so this is Grandma Ida. Okay. Don't worry, Mother. I'm sure the ceremony will go off without a hitch. As well as some less friendly faces. A momentous day indeed. Ripe with opportunity. I thought he had food poisoning. I like to wipe the aisle with the smug faces. Soon the time comes for you to make your way down the aisle. Mon Dieu, Queen Riley has really put on her best for the wedding, hasn't she? Yeah, such a fetching ensemble. You walk down and take your place as the officiant. Centered beneath the arch, Ezekiel whispers to you, smiling. Riley, thank you again for doing this. It will be a day to remember. Oh, I'm sure you're right, one way or another. Next, Liam joins the procession, carrying a basket of roses and the littlest flower girl. That's right, Amanda, flower. Throw them in the aisle. Throw them anywhere, Amanda. Really, this is your time to throw anything. Amanda plunges her hand into a little basket and begins flinging fistfuls of rose petals as Liam carries her down the aisle. which I'm sure any child would rightfully enjoy right now. Flower! Oh my goodness, Princess Amanda is the sweetest flower girl I've ever seen. The crowd melts into a chorus of awes as Amanda and Liam make their way down the hall and to their seats. And the music shifts, and the crowd stands as Penelope appears at the end of the procession. Ah, it's very pretty. Oh my god. Penelope makes her way down the aisle, every head turning in adoration. As Penelope takes her place at the altar, she gives you a quick hug, whispering in your ear, "Thank you for doing this, Riley." Now why don't you confess quickly? Of course, but have you thought about what I said about coming clean? You're right, but I just don't know. Oh, for the love I will beat you in front of him. The congregation sits as the ceremony begins. Officiating the ceremony is my last chance. I've got to convince Penelope to tell the truth to Zeke right here and right now. Being Penelope's love story has given you more insight into how to reach her. You've unlocked some special dialogue options in green. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to see Penelope and Ezekiel joined in love, as we all know. True love is all about honesty. No matter how someone may have wronged us in the past, love gives us the courage to be truthful and the compassion to be forgiving. See a glimmer in Penelope's eyes as if her words strike a chord in her. Seriously, she's as dense as shit, you think it strikes a chord. With more eloquent wording, you progress the ceremony until, and now may I have the rings? From across the hall, Merlin and Morgana trot down the aisle, each with a ring affixed to heart-shaped pillows on their collars. Next, you turn to Ezekiel. Ezekiel, do you vow to treat your wife with understanding and unconditional love? So much so that she could come to you with any issue and be met with love and acceptance? Yes, always. Shoot a pointed look at Penelope, who can cease being swayed by your words. Soon after, you turn to Penelope. Penelope, do you vow to be truthful and trustworthy? To put behind a life of any secrets and deception? And start a new life, one of integrity and openness, with the one you love. Penelope's eyes meet yours in a brief moment of profound understanding. Yes. Well then, before we join these two in matrimony, if anyone here has something to say, speak now or forever hold your... Wait, there's something I want to say. Finally. Penelope gives your hand a quick squeeze. Thank you, Riley. I know what I have to do. Of course. Penelope? Tiki, there's something I need to tell you. Penelope, we're in the middle of a ceremony. What's the meaning of this? Shh, shh, shh. Hakeem, for once. Shh. I love you. Yes, my lady. Please consider what you're doing. Screwing you over? I have considered it. I'm going to tell the truth. Tiki, I was married once before and had the marriage discreetly annulled. What? This is outrageous. Man, you dare! Ah! People tend to Grandma Ida as she rage faints. The man I'm married is here today. He's been blackmailing my family. Penelope points to Guy and all eyes turn to him. Whoa, wait a minute. Penelope, how could you? How could you keep this from me? I was scared. You deserve someone perfect and I really don't know what you even see in me. I thought if I told you I'd lose you for sure. And the longer I waited, the more it seemed like I could never tell you. But I don't want our marriage to start with a lie. So even if I lose you, I have to tell you the truth. The crowd whips into an uproar, but Ezekiel looks stoic, mulling over Penelope's words. Everyone quiet! I won't lie, it hurts that you hid this from me. But I also recognize how much courage it took to tell me the truth. I still love you, Penelope. and nothing will change that. Wait, I object to the objection. Will the good house Theron really allow this to go on? Will you allow your son to marry second-hand scraps? Ezekiel, I know you love Penelope, but this is a major betrayal of trust against our entire house. Not to mention it exposes us to a scandal. Your scandal will last all of about 12 seconds. I think we can handle the press, dear. If Penelope was brave enough to speak up about her past, don't we owe it to our son to brave a little inconvenience of our own? Then I've made my choice. I love Penelope. I would never let anyone or anything come between us, including this. You do? I do. Then I do too. Well, that all but seals it. By the power vested in me by the great kingdom of Cordonia, I now pronounce you husband and wife. The bustle of the crowd stops for a moment, and then erupts into cheers. No, it was supposed to be like this! And as for you, Guy, who should deal with Guy? Baby Amanda? Oh god. Can we get... No, Pixelberry, you missed a diamond choice. I could have done this. Merlin and Morgana and Amanda. I kind of want to see her do the... All the single ladies? All the single ladies. Miss Theron, would you like to do the honors? Why, of course. Guy, you're a horrible, pathetic, insecure man. Get out of my duchy and never talk to me and my family again. But you don't... Fine. I never liked you anyway, so whatever. Did that grown man just say whatever? I'm leaving! Good riddance, and your album sucks. It was not banned by SoundCloud! Guy flees the hall amidst cheers and laughter, though you catch one silently stoic face in the crowd. Hello, Barthelemy. Hello, I'm coming for you. And on that note, Ezekiel, you may kiss the bride. Barthelemy hasn't realized our tenacity yet for winning. Later, the reception is in full swing and the champagne flowing and laughter and music filling the air. Cheers, everyone, to the bride and the groom. I will most definitely drink to that. I'm so happy for you two. About damn time you two had a happily ever after. And a party to kick it all off. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you all so much. After much drinking and merriment, you and Liam mingle your way through the celebration and eventually find Landon. Finally, I can't thank you enough. You've freed us from Barthelymy's hold and brought my daughter endless joy. Glad to help. And glad to see Penelope and Zeke so happy together. Oh, listen, man, I'll beat the living shit out of you. Just then Barthelemy arrives to interrupt a wooden smile thinly veiling his agitation. Congratulations on your daughter's joyous wedding, Landon. No thanks to you. They've no idea what you're implying. I'm sure the evidence will show that this unscrupulous character was working alone. Meaning you've covered up your slimy tracks. Landon, just because circumstances have changed, I hope you stay mindful of our relationship, the pros and cons. Oh, can it, you old bag. Excuse me? You won't manipulate me anymore. My daughter showed courage today, and I can do no less. So save your schemes. I will be supporting Riley and Liam in the final vote. I'm sorry to hear that. Very well, Duke Landon. Enjoy the night. Barthelemy turns to you as he begins to leave. Queen Riley, King Liam, congratulations on your newfound support. Thank you, Lord Beaumont. We'll be sure to use this support to stamp out all threats to our family and throne. Charming. But I remind you that I still have 2 great houses already committed to my side, and much time to secure more. Barthelemy, you're not at half as smart as you think you are. I'm about to show you firsthand that all your schemes can be undone. We're going to outdo you every time, Barthelemy. Get used to this feeling. Savor victory while you can, Queen Riley. I savor it every night. Tastes great. Barthelemy storms off into the crowd. Not gonna lie, getting our first win and rubbing in Barthelemy's face, that felt good. Definitely cause for celebration. And this just so happens to be a party. Liam leads you to the dance floor where the two of you are surrounded by music, friends, and laughter. Soon after, you catch Maxwell carrying Amanda nearby.
May I have this dance, Princess Amanda?
Oh, she's adorable.
What an honor.
As you watch them dance gleefully, Liam takes your hand. Riley, join me outside for some fresh air. Maybe a private dance, just the two of us. Of course. What, no diamonds? Oh my god. Liam takes you discreetly out the back exit of the reception hall out to the deserted gardens just outside. Immediately you're immersed in fresh air and peaceful quiet. The music from inside now just a soothing hum. Pretty. This place is gorgeous, but are we even supposed to be here? Absolutely not. My part of me wanted to share this view with you. And the other part just really wanted to get a moment alone with you. Liam smiles as he pulls you close, swaying with you in the sweet, slow dance to the distant music of the reception. He leans in, a hand on your cheek, lips inches away from yours, when suddenly you hear a creak of a door opening. Oh, hey, someone out here? Liam quickly pulls you around a pillar, pressing you flat against the cold marble with his body. Julius, if that's you, we need more mushroom toast. Shh. Liam's warm body presses tightly against yours, and you hold him close, adrenaline and excitement racing through you. Whatever, if you're vaping out here again, I'm not covering for you. As the gator goes back inside, Liam pulls you into a kiss. You meet his lips in a sweet, tender moment, and as the moment passes, you begin to lean away. But Liam moves to keep you pulling deeper into the kiss, his arms wrapped around you. Oh, Liam, I just can't help myself. I want to be with you right here, right now. But what if we get caught next time? We're the king and queen of Cordonia. What could they do to stop us? We take what we want, especially when we want each other. Ah, a man cut after my own jib. Let's go. I want you now. Liam's lips immediately return to yours, and you can feel his lingering smile as you continue dancing. He easily keeps pace, even with the distraction of your lips. This right here is why you're my Prince Charming. I didn't realize our relationship hinged on my dancing skills. He punctuates his words with kisses, each more ardent than the last. He laughs softly against his lips. That's not all I meant. He sweeps you effortlessly into the air, spinning as he lowers you back and within reach of his lips. You're so enraptured that you almost miss the sound of returning footsteps. Someone else is coming. It's probably him with the mushroom toast. Makes no goddamn sense, but I digress. Liam quickly pulls you into the shadows beside one of the large statues. Your body is pressed tight. You can feel the reverberations of his heartbeat, nearly as strong as your own. I didn't realize our little escape was this big a secret. It's your reputation I'm trying to protect. Finally, the footsteps recede into the night. Liam steps back out into the open, pulling you after him. What would people think if they saw the efficient sneaking off from the reception? They think I can't keep my hands off my husband. And you know what? They'd be right. Liam, you pull Liam closer, until your faces are mere inches apart. You feel the warmth of his breath in the chilly night air. God, I want your hands, your lips, your everything. He closes the light distance between you, capturing your lips in a heated kiss. His fingers press against the small of your back, his touch insistent. Liam, I want all of you tonight. I was hoping you'd say that. He grabs your wrists, spinning them above your head as he presses you back against the statue, kissing you urgently. Oh. He trails his tongue across your lower lip, letting out a hungry growl. Your reflexive tense against him, letting out a moan. I'd be lying if I said I haven't been thinking about you. He bends down to trail a line of kisses down your neck, his lips tickling your skin. About our wedding night. You pull one wrist out of his grip, Wrap her behind his neck, pulling his lips back to yours. He begins to explore your body with his free hand, seeking the places where your clothing meets skin, and teasingly delving beneath the fabric. I'll never forget that night, especially the part where we weren't wearing clothes. Liam takes the hand immediately, releasing your other arm, tugging off your clothing, almost rough in his eagerness to bare your skin. What's this? He raises an eyebrow as the last garment falls around your ankles, leaving you only in your new lingerie. He traces along the top edge of your bustier, but his expression turning into an appreciative smile. Just a little something I thought you might like. Playing coy, are we? Who, me? I would never. Then come here and let me tear that lovely new lingerie off of you. He spins you around, pressing fervent kisses to your back and shoulders. His touch traces goosebumps on your skin. Now this brings back memories, wouldn't you say? I could show you how to bring back a few more. Liam pulls you in for a kiss, his chuckle growing into a low moan as you bite his lower lip. He runs his hand down your back, gripping your curves. I should guide his hand between my thighs. Touch me here. You place a hand on one of his, guiding it down across your hip, then lower. You gasp softly when his fingers brush against you. He traces rousing the spirals against you, and you close your eyes, relishing the sensations as his lips meet your neck. Tell me how it feels, Riley. Amazing. He flicks his fingers, sending a thrilling shudder through your body. Your fingers press against his back, gripping him closer. I love the feeling of your skin. He returns his lips to yours, an intoxicating kiss, his fingers still moving against you, stoking the fire blossoming deep inside of you. But I want to feel more of you. Push Liam up against the statue. Yes, my king. You smirk as you shove him back against the cool, hard stone, undoing a zipper with purpose. Then you press your body against his, sliding together like puzzle pieces. Oh, Riley. Slips an arm under you, and in one fluid motion, turns you as he lifts you into his arms. He holds you aloft, the heat of his body a welcome contrast to the chill of the stone on your back. He rocks against you, every motion an exciting new thrill. Don't stop, don't ever stop. The sounds of the garden fade as Liam consumes your attention, his lips, his hands, his body all working in perfect sync. Yes, Riley, yes. He rolls his hips against you, and your muscles tense reflexively, the warmth inside of you bursting into a wave of pleasure. You're not sure how much time has passed by the time you fall back from Liam. Your heart's still pounding, you smile over at him. It's kind of amazing how sneaking around never stops being exciting. Maybe we're just crazy about each other no matter what's going on. You chuckle softly, brushing your lips against his before pushing yourself up off the fountain's edge. You may have a point. You shoot another flirtatious glance his way as you retrieve your discarded clothing. Let me help you with that. Liam gently brushes a loose strand of hair off your neck, then helps you with the fastenings beneath. His touch sends a pleasant shiver down your spine. Once you're dressed, you glance back towards the festivities and let out a sigh. I guess we should head back in before we're missed. So you deny me the chance to finish our dance? Offers you his hand along with a teasing smile. You take it, and he sweeps you back into his arms, effortlessly transitioning into the steps of the waltz. I have to say, Cordonian weddings are nothing if not exciting. At least that makes them memorable. I do hope they calm down by the time Amanda gets married. I'd say we have some time to make that happen. He guides you into a twirl, smiling as you spin back to him. At least part of tonight's excitement was the first step in our securing our family and our throne. Yes, we really needed a win after the Contentus Nobilis. When Barthelemy made his claim, it was all I could do not to throttle him. I was so furious. If I hadn't been so shocked, I might have had half a mind to personally throw Barthelemy behind bars and lose the key. I'm still tempted every time I see a smug face. A part of me still feels like we have the right idea. He gives you her hand a reassuring squeeze, his expression softening. This threat from Barthelemy may be the most personal we've ever faced, but I will never let a man come between me and my family. You bring your hand up to cup Liam's face, still swaying to the distant music from the reception, just though that Barthelemy about to join our giant pile of defeated enemies. He should have taken a lesson from Anton, Godfrey, Isabel, Bradshaw, and everyone else who's ever crossed us. Royal doctors should probably warn their patients that being on your bad side is a serious health risk. You're damn right it is. The music begins to fade. Liam places a finger beneath your chin, tipping your face towards his for one last tender kiss. I wish we could stay out here all night, but we should probably return to the reception. We don't want to miss all the fun. I'll just have to look forward to our next moonlight rendezvous then. Slip an arm through Liam's and allow him to return you back to the party. You head back into the reception hall, rejoining the festivities that have not slowed down one bit. Suddenly you feel a tap on your shoulder and find Kiara beside you. Riley, could I talk to you for a second? Of course. Kiara takes you aside to a table away from the bustling activity of the party. You took quite a risk encouraging Penelope to publicly expose her own scandal. You could have ruined the entire wedding. Looks to me like the risk paid off. That it did. I spoke with Penelope and Ziki after all you've done for them. You're the happiest I've ever seen them. You did a lot for my brother and my new sister-in-law, and for that I will be grateful. Thank you. Does that mean you feel differently about the way you voted? There are some complicated things you need to understand, so I appreciate that you didn't try to talk business with me on Penelope's big day. I said I would speak to you after the wedding, and I'll honor my promise. Meet me in the Castellarium. Let's talk. What will you learn about House Heron from Kiara? And will you be able to gain her support before it's too late? Find out in the next chapter. Well, speaking of which, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And in the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Without further ado, if this channel at all means anything to you, as well as the content I put out, please, again, make sure to subscribe. But not just that, share the channel, share the content. It means a lot. I'm trying to grow this community as big as I can, because I want this community to be a thing that reverberates through time, space, and is something that I leave behind, and you will have one another and this community as a whole. Thank you again. Have a good one.